Okay, it is time for the second half. And the second half of tonight's chat was born of a gift from someone here at Casey Kitchen Center. Let's see, Tiffany says, I love this idea too. I have glass meal prep dishes and need to put this on the glass dishes. Oh yeah, to remind yourself, that's a great idea. So some of y'all are already doing your homework. And Casey hasn't even done your the little picture yet. So we'll definitely get that to you soon. Okay, again, the second half of tonight's chat was born of a gift from someone here at Casey Kitchen Center. She is a civilian. Her name is Linda, and she is a civilian, and she really, really just doesn't understand how this works. So she is the queen of bringing me things and then saying, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that. That's a forbidden food, or what does she call it? Sorry, while I fix my hair. She doesn't call it a forbidden food. She calls it like, I don't know, like a no-no food, or I'm gonna have to remember what term, sorry, while I check my hair, what term she exactly uses, but she'll bring me stuff all the time, and then she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I know that's a food you can't have or whatever, and I'm like, okay, look, listen to me, listen, I can have anything I want, I just have to track it. I have to track it. I have to figure out how, taboo. Yeah, she uses a word, kind of like that. But I'm like, I can have whatever I want. I just have to figure out how it fits in with my plan for today or this week or this year or whatever. So she brought me some popcorn. She brought me this much popcorn. That's it. However much popcorn is in here, she brought me this much. And it's called Black Jewel. I know that's backwards, but I did not take the time to write it backwards so that it would be frontwards for you all. But this popcorn is called Black Jewel, and I had talked her and her husband into getting one of these silicone popcorn makers because they were eating a ton. Apparently her husband is maybe 100 pounds heavier than he was when they first got married. And so Sylvia, what did you think was spam? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. But popcorn is one of the things that he eats a lot of, apparently. So I talked her into getting one of these silicone popcorn makers, and she's from Indiana, Indianapolis more specifically, and they, apparently somewhere in Indiana, they grow this Black Jewel popcorn. Now, she sent me to a store here in Knoxville to purchase some. They don't have it right now. So this is it. This is all I have. But she went on and on and on and on and on about this Black Jewel popcorn, how much more I was going to like it than normal popcorn. So for the second half of tonight's chat, and I forgot to mention, if you want to watch just the second half, later this week you can go to youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, and the chat will be divided into two sections. So one is going to be the full hour, and then the second one is going to be just the second half. So if you just want to go back and watch the second half, look for the apron, and it will be posted as a separate YouTube post. And again, it's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg. Okay, so Black Jewel popcorn. Oh, okay. So Sylvia says, sorry, that was meant for my daughter. Okay, so we'll just ignore that. Okay, so hello, Sylvia's daughter. We don't know what is spam, but apparently it is. So Black Jewel popcorn, has anybody ever heard of this? Anyone? Linda says it is grown in Indiana, and she was quite surprised to see it for sale here. But of course, by the time I went to go buy some, not available right now. I have found it though online at, of course, at Black Jewel popcorn. I found it online at their website and Amazon, and allegedly, supposedly, maybe Publix has it. But we're going to test this. I'm not going to run out and buy some before we test this. And Debbie, you've had it, Debbie, or you've heard of it. So this is just my silicone popcorn popper. We have at least a couple of chats using this. It does collapse down so that it's only this big. It has this cool little silicone lid. You do not put any oil in this. You don't need any oil. And this everything we're gonna make, all of this test popcorn, it's all gonna be 0 points. Okay, Debbie's heard of it. So this is all gonna be 0 points. So I'm not worried about having 3 different kinds of popcorn made because this is air popped popcorn. So it's all gonna be 0 points. Okay, so first one is the Black Jewel. Okay, I never heard of it. Second one is Jolly Time Select. We're also going to try this one. And the Jolly Time Select, the reason I picked this one is because it says for yellow popcorn enthusiasts. Yellow popcorn specifically enthusiasts. Is there a difference? We're getting ready to find out. But is there a difference, a big difference between yellow and white popcorn that they have to make? Jolly Time has to make select for yellow popcorn enthusiasts. Okay, we're going to find out about that one. And then I have the standard Orville Redenbacher white corn. So this one is black. This one is yellow. And this one is white. Okay, we're actually going to start in reverse order. So we're going to start with the Orville Redenbachers. And I'm going to put the same amount in each one of these. So in this silicone popper, this first line, the first line in the silicone popper, Melissa says, I thought all popcorn popped white. I don't know. We're getting ready to find out. Melissa, I honestly never paid attention to it. So this one is Orville Redenbacher's white corn, where I'm going to put 50 grams. So the bottom line in this silicone popcorn popper, which by the way, the Salisbury, the kind that I do have a link on my website to this one, and I'll get Casey to post one on this chat. So we're going to start with the Orville Redenbacher white corn, and it says ultra tender. We're going to put it in the microwave. And we're going to do all of these the same, okay? 50 grams, microwave, and popcorn setting. So I'm letting the microwave weigh them, and it says that it was 2.5 ounces. And I've got a plate to put each one of these on. Let me move my grapes out of the way. So this one's going to be Orville Redenbacher white corn. That's going to be this first one. So what kind of popcorn do you all like? And does anybody know, does all popcorn pop white? Are we getting ready to find out? So Mary likes Pop Secret kernels. We've got some popping going on. So again, if you use the Salisbury popcorn popper, the silicone popcorn popper, then you don't need any extra oil. So if you wanted to spritz some on there, or I've been talking about Girl Scout cookies for days and days and days. I did find this at the store. I found some Thin Mints seasoning blend. So not tonight, but I'm going to find out here in a little bit. Okay, let's see. Wait, Anne says she likes the Amish popcorn because there are no husks. Anne, where do I get Amish popcorn? Because now I need to check it out. And Sarah says the jumbo that I showed you all before. Yeah, I didn't have any jumbo today. Like let's say I didn't go to Kroger. Food City, Walmart, and Aldi, none of them had jumbo popcorn. Debbie says that yellow and white pop white. The difference is the kernel husk. And Debbie says white has less of those, less kernels, I guess. And Mary says regular Jolly Time. She guesses regular Jolly Time. Okay, let's see how many seconds are left. So it's still popping pretty good, so I'm not going to take it out early. And Anne says she found it at Yoder's. Okay, I hate to sound stupid, but where's Yoder's? Where is that? Is that like in Johnson City or something? And Sarah says no husks. Wow, less to break a tooth. Okay. Okay, let's see how the first one did. And again, I put in, wow, that's a lot of popcorn. Okay, I put in 50 grams, and I'm going to put in 50 grams of the other one. So this is white popcorn, and it definitely popped up white, and I feel silly because the little plate that I put this to go on is not nearly big enough. So maybe I should have done less than 50 grams. Okay, this is ridiculous. That is way too much popcorn. Let me see. I'm going to have to find an extra plate or something to put these on, because 50 grams ended up being way too much for the plate that I was going to put this on. So let me find somewhere else to put this. Okay, so there's the white, and I will say the white on the automatic. Oh, Bull's Gap. Oh, yeah. That's so stupid. Okay, and sorry, my ex-food pusher that used to work for me, her name is Bobby, and hopefully she's not here. That's so silly. She lives in Bulls Gap. I totally know where Yoder's is. I totally know where it is. I feel silly. Okay, so this is not all of it, but this is the white corn, and I'm gonna taste a little bit of it. Nice. You kind of need to listen for it though, because it had just started to get too hot, okay? And I'm gonna say I have not a lot of kernels left. I have maybe 10 kernels left. Okay, next one is the Jolly Time Select, and this is for yellow popcorn enthusiasts. And again, I'm gonna put 50 grams, which is also a quarter of a cup. Okay, I'm gonna put the exact same amount in there, and that's of the Jolly Time Select. Put the little lid on here, the little silicone lid on top of here. We're gonna put this in the microwave. Okay, popcorn, that one said it was 3.5 ounces. And Ann, yes, please. Ann's going to take a picture and post it once we're done. Awesome, awesome. So, Ann, are you in the, I mean, I know you're in Gwen's group, but are you in the If You Have an Egg Facebook group? If you are, it would be awesome if you could post it on there too. Okay, so this one, it looks like we've got about 1:42 on the microwave. So this one is going to be the Jolly Time Select for yellow popcorn enthusiasts. So, Ann, yeah, if you would post it there too, that would be fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna have way too much popcorn to have to put into something, but because this is 0 point popcorn, so quiz time, if you all were paying attention in the first half, since this is 0 point microwave popcorn, air pop popcorn, what kind of a container should I put this in since it's 0 points? Should I put it in something black that I can't see through, or should I put it in some other kind of a container? So hopefully you all were listening. I know, I'm saving the black one for last so that you all don't run off anywhere. And Vicky only eats hot popcorn. I'm an equal opportunity popcorn girl. Clear baggies. Yep, Lynn says something clear. Sylvia, y'all were paying attention. Sylvia says clear. Sandra says clear. Okay, we're getting some good popping noise. Mary says clear. We got 38 seconds. Debbie says clear. Kim says clear. You all were listening. You were listening to the first half. Elaine says clear. Marianne says clear. And Sarah, yes. Sarah, I am keeping you in suspense. Rita says a big Ziploc bag. That would be good. Don't know if y'all can hear that. That one sounds extra poppy. Sounds extra poppy compared to the white. Are any of you, and Vicky says clear, are any of you yellow popcorn enthusiasts? Is there a reason why we need yellow? I will tell you, it smells different. So the yellow popcorn does smell a little bit different. And I have to say, who said that all popcorn pops white? Who said that? Where's my all popcorn pops white? Look, it's yellow. It is yellow popcorn. Okay, so I'm gonna put that out on a plate, and again, it smells different. So this is the, nope, do not fall. This is the Jolly Time Select. Debbie, look, it's yellow. I can't explain it. This is the Jolly Time Select for yellow popcorn enthusiasts. Okay, it's a little bit fluffier. It's a little bit fluffier than the white popcorn, but, oh man, I probably have at least twice as many unpopped kernels. So they're bigger. The kernels have popped bigger. See this? Okay. So the yellow is it looks like a bigger, it's like a, well, okay, that's two. But it's a fluffier, it looks just a little bit fluffier to me. But probably had twice as many unpopped kernels. Okay. So that might be, and let me taste it. So here's a yellow one. I like it. Okay, and then here is the Black Jewel. Again, 50 grams or 1/4 of a cup. And don't y'all love how, I swear, I do not practice these, but somehow the Black Jewel, if it weighs the same in the microwave, we're gonna come out almost exactly at the end of our time. Okay, so let's put this one in. Oh, nope, nope, stop. Popcorn. Okay, start. Woo, almost messed that one up. Okay, so we've got Orville Redenbacher. I don't know, it might be, I mean, I wouldn't say it's buttery. I kind of like it better. Maybe I am a yellow popcorn enthusiast. Maybe, I don't know. So we have Orville Redenbacher's white corn. We have Jolly Time Select for yellow popcorn enthusiasts. And remember, I only had, I mean, maybe 10 unpopped kernels of the white, at least 20 unpopped kernels of the yellow. But the yellow does smell delicious. And really, I kind of like the flavor better. Just saying. And I'm anxious to see, do y'all see why I do this for you all? Because now I get to sit and eat popcorn all night. And exactly, Melissa. So I get to sit and eat popcorn all night because I needed to do this experiment for you all. You know, I'm just so giving. Debbie says she always sprays hers before popping with ghee. So are you putting your ghee in the silicone popper? Are you using a silicone popper? I know, Mary, I'm just such a giving person that I would take one for the team and eat all of this. Okay, and Debbie says she sprinkles it with her seasoning. So you're doing that before you pop it? Cool, I've not tried that. Okay, maybe we'll try that next time. Maybe we'll try adding our seasoning later and adding it before. So, and Debbie's gonna have to explain what ghee is. I know what ghee is, but I'm not gonna try and explain it. I have a hard enough time explaining nutritional yeast to you all. Okay, so the popping noise is smaller. I'm anxious to see how this turns out because I don't know how. It just sounds smaller. That's weird. Oh my goodness. No wonder it sounded smaller. These are the tiniest. What in the world? This is the tiniest popcorn I've ever seen in my life. These kernels are absolutely, they're minuscule. Teeny, teeny, tiny popcorn. Tiniest popcorn. But Linda was pretty close to being right. I have maybe, she said they never have any unpopped kernels. I'm seeing about 8 or 10. But look how tiny this is. Look how tiny these little bitty kernels are. It's so tiny. And it's not, you're right, it's not black. Yeah, Sarah said it's not black either. It's really not. It's pretty good. It's tiny though. So this is the Black Jewel. I have to admit, I'm not going to be buying any of that. Thank you very much, Linda. Thank you. Thank you for this tiny little bag, but it's just okay. It's just okay popcorn, but it is tiny, and I'll put some in my hand in a second to show you how tiny it is. This is the Jolly Time Select for yellow popcorn enthusiasts, and it's huge. I'm thinking so too, Sarah. And then this one is Orville Redenbacher's white popcorn. Also very good, but look at the difference in the size. So obviously the white one in my hand is the white. The yellow one in my hand is the yellow. And then this other white one in my hand is the black. Look how small. Can y'all see that? Can you see how small the black one is compared to the others? It's tiny. tiny. It is absolutely tiny. And I'm going to say too that Anne just needs to go ahead and make some Amish popcorn and bring it with her Tuesday so that we can try it. So we can try that too. But I'm going to say, yeah, Melissa says the yellow gives her butter vibes, even though it doesn't have any on it. Maybe that's why I think it tastes better, because it's kind of giving me the same vibe. So I'm just going to say, again, thank you very much, Linda. Anne says, done, because, you know, we should be bringing food, but it's 0 points. It's 0 points. It should be totally okay. We should be bringing food to our Weight Watchers meeting, but it is 0 points. So I think that should be okay. But the black is tiny, and it's okay. But thank you, Linda, for giving me the little sample. Won't be ordering any of it. The other white one, still pretty good. Popped up really well, and this had the least number, this white one had the least number of unpopped kernels as far as taste though. And maybe Melissa's right, maybe it's just a mental thing, but it does just taste, it just tastes, I don't know, it tastes more buttery. I'm just looking to make sure it doesn't have anything weird in it. It's just popcorn. Yeah, it's just popcorn. Yeah, super cool. It's 100% whole grain, non-GMO yellow popcorn. That's all there is. Okay, but anyway, so I hope you all had a good time tonight. I'm going to be trying to put this into a giant bag and just mixing it all together so that I can have popcorn and popcorn and popcorn and popcorn. The Black Jewel was my least favorite. Did pop really well. Had a small number of unpopped kernels, but it's so tiny. It's so tiny, and it just tasted good, just good. The other white, let me see, this was Orville Redenbacher, had the fewest unpopped kernels, and it tastes pretty good. But the Jolly Time Select for yellow popcorn enthusiast, apparently I'm a yellow popcorn enthusiast, it had at least double the number of unpopped kernels, but I'm okay with that because it is really, really good. Okay, I hope you all had a good evening. I did too, and now thank you. I have plenty of popcorn to snack on for the next few days. But yeah, I had a great time being here. I hope you all had a great time watching. Please, if you're watching this on YouTube, and again, that's just youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, please go ahead and let that next video roll over. And pretty please click on that little bell. It really does help me to be able to provide more of these when you all subscribe and when you all do things like that, because it gets our numbers up, and it gets more people who need to hear about Weight Watchers things and who need to know about popcorn. These important popcorn information. We've got to get the word out there. Just kidding. Anyway, but I hope you all had a great week, and don't forget to subscribe, do your homework, and comment, because I love it. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Good night.